Welcome back to Adventures of an Ordinary Life. Today we're talking about something many of us say we want, but often don't really know how to do rest. You might sleep 7 to 8 hours and still wake up exhausted. You might take a day off and still feel strangely drained. If you've ever thought, I'm always tired, but I don't even know why, this episode is for you. Picture a familiar scene. You've been working hard for weeks, deadlines, family responsibilities, messages, decisions. You keep telling yourself, I just need a break. Finally, the weekend or a holiday arrives. You cancel plans, stay home, and decide to rest. You sleep in, you lie in bed with your phone, you binge watch a show, you order food so you don't have to cook. At the end of the day, you've done almost nothing demanding, but somehow you still feel heavy, foggy, not really refreshed. It's confusing. You did nothing. So why don't you feel better? Maybe the problem isn't that you're not resting enough. Maybe the problem is that you're not getting the kind of rest you actually need. We often think of rest as just one thing, sleep. But there are many kinds of tired. If you're mentally tired but only rest physically, you'll still feel drained. If you're emotionally exhausted but only scroll to distract yourself, the weight will still be there later. Let's break down a few types of rest in simple, everyday language. Physical rest. Your body is tired. You need sleep, naps, stretching, gentle movement, or just not standing and lifting and rushing. Mental rest. Your mind is tired. Too many decisions, too much thinking, constant problem solving. You need breaks from concentration, silence, simple tasks, or time with no decisions. Emotional rest. You're tired of holding in feelings, pretending you're okay, pleasing everyone. You need safe spaces to be honest, to cry, to say, I'm not okay, without performing. Social rest. You're tired from too many interactions or from being around people who drain you. You need time with people who feel safe or time alone to recharge. Sensory rest. Your senses are overloaded. Screens, noise, notifications, bright lights. You need quiet, darkness, or at least less input. Creative rest. Your inspiration feels dry. You're always producing, solving, creating. You need to receive beauty again, nature, art, music, stories, without pressure to make something from it. You don't always need all of these at once, but when you feel exhausted, it helps to ask, what kind of tired am I really? Let's do a quick check in. You can even answer this in your mind. Over the last few weeks, do you wake up tired even after sleeping? That might point to a physical or mental rest deficit. Do you feel irritable, easily overwhelmed, or like small problems are huge? That might be low mental or emotional rest. Do you feel drained after social interactions, or like you're always performing yourself? That might mean you need social and emotional rest. Do you feel numb, uninspired, like everything is just meh? That may be a creative rest issue. Do loud places, constant screens, and bright lights make you feel oddly angry or exhausted? That's probably a sensory overload. You don't have to diagnose yourself perfectly. Just notice, where do I feel most empty? Body, mind, heart, senses, inspiration. That awareness alone can change the way you choose to rest. Now let's get practical. You don't need a week-long vacation to begin resting better. Let's build a small, realistic rest ritual you can actually fit into ordinary days. We'll keep it simple. One daily mini rest and one weekly, slightly longer rest. Ask yourself, if I could only refill one tank right now, which one would help me the most? Physical, mental, emotional, social, sensory, or creative. Choose just one to focus on this week. Once a week, give yourself a slightly bigger pocket of time, maybe 30, 60 minutes. You could take a slow walk without your phone. Have a long, honest talk with someone you trust. Spend time in nature or a quiet place. Do something creative with no pressure. Doodling, singing, photographing, cooking slowly. Think of it as a mini reset for the part of you that's most tired. This week, try 3 things. Name what kind of tired you are. Choose one tiny daily rest ritual. Give yourself one small weekly deeper rest moment. Not perfectly, not as a performance, just as an act of care. Thank you for listening. In our final episode of this season, we'll talk about becoming who you really are slowly, how all these small inner shifts add up to a quieter, deeper transformation over time. Until then, may you let yourself stop, even for a moment, and may your rest be something you walk toward, not something you collapse into.